Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Basalt's first channel. On today's episode, we're doing the London Class C course here. What was interesting about this race was just the lack of pace and a lack of people attacking and trying to split up the field. And I realized these guys are not racers. These guys are just club riders. And the difference between like the Zwift Games races and the Zwift Monthly Series were racers. And when you get into these other series, sometimes you just don't get any racers. And that's literally, I was the only racer in this race. And I realized that early on. So I'm not sure how I'm going to edit up this video. So I'm actually just doing this prior to editing up the video, but there's a part where we go up the right hand turn. I make a move, only one guy follows me, and I'm like, holy smokes, these guys are just not racing. I'm like, okay, so they're not going to be able to tell when I'm actually going for my sprint at the very end. So I'm already thinking these guys are not going to be able to see me to see my attack, because I don't think these boys are watching the right hand side. I don't think these guys are just watching anything. They're just in there for the last 200, thinking, oh, we're going to do a 200-meter sprint at the end and call it a day. It's like, no. We all know where everybody watching this video already knows where I'm going from. Like within probably 50 meters, you can guess where I'm going on the London Class C course. But it's just funny. I was making comments in the race saying like, "Hey, are we guys gonna start racing here at any time?" It was just really funny. Like in other races where I can see, like I did the volcano circuit today, and I came in like sixth or seventh. I didn't have a good race, but I knew I had to ace my sprint, and I never did. I did a B plus sprint, and I got smoked. I got smoked in that race today. So this one, I knew I could probably do a C plus sprint and still win it, because I know these guys are not going to be able to see where I came from and how I'm going to do it. So it was interesting. Sometimes you just don't get any racers that show up, and it's like, oh, these guys are club riders. They're just there to group up, and that's what this was. This was just a hand holding race. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna make them pay for that right at the end. Right at the end. All right. Comment, like, and subscribe if you like big watts.